So today I have a new series I'm calling Dupe Discoveries. I'm really excited about this. Basically, I'm going to take something that I've seen dupes for, or that something that I've seen things that are similar products, and I'm going to compare different cheaper alternatives to it. Today we're going to be talking about the Coverfx Custom Enhancer drops. You guys know that these are some of my favorite things. This one in the color Halo is like my holy grail product of the year. I love this. See, there's like a little angel light like beaming down at it. I also got a little bit of purple on my hand, so sorry about that. But this is really great, these Halo drops. But I do have some things, if you don't want to spend, I think these are $44, which is very expensive for 15 milliliters or 0.5 fluid ounces of product. So keep that in mind, and I'm going to share a little bit of alternative products for you to use. So I'm just going to get right into it. The first one is the most similar in packaging, and that is this Makeup Revolution. I think these are just called liquid highlighters. Yeah. And these two are similar in color. This is Celestial in the Coverfx, and this is Luminous Gold in the Makeup Revolution. I do have a picture of them side by side. I'll try to insert it here. Okay, and they're similar in color. I thought that they were gonna be like exact color dupes. I was gonna wear one on one side and one on the other today, but actually I have kind of a mixture of everything on my face to kind of make it glow. But the lighting's a little bit weird right now. This Coverfx Celestial is a little bit lighter than the Luminous Gold. The Luminous Gold is more of like a true gold. All right, so these Makeup Revolution Luminous Gold drops I think are the closest. At least as far as like applicator goes and like packaging and stuff, these are the closest dupes. As far as formula goes, I think the Makeup Revolution ones actually have a little bit of a chunky glitter to them, and these have like a finer glitter to them. Either way, these are both like liquid. This is just called a liquid highlighter. This is called Custom Enhancer drops. So this is kind of more formulated, I think, so that you can mix it in with foundation or use it as like just a highlight. This I feel like, or you can even use this like to make like a metallic liquid lipstick or something like that. This I think is maybe formulated mostly for using as a highlight. You can still mix it in with foundation, and like the chunkiness doesn't really show, but yeah, there is some chunkiness to it. Chunkiness in this isn't like the chunkiest chunky glitter, but it's something that I don't think everyone will like. Whereas this is like a finer glitter. I think like I'm not the biggest fan of chunky glitter, but I still think that this product it's good enough for me. Compared to something like this glitter stick from Milk Makeup, it isn't quite as chunky, but yeah. The Coverfx and the Makeup Revolution do have a similar shade range. These two colors aren't exact dupes for each other. This one's a little bit lighter than this one. I was gonna use one on each side of my face today, but I don't know how well that will show up on camera. And it's just they're very different colors, so it didn't really work out that way. But yeah, they have some colors that are close. This color Halo, I never thought I would be able to find something that duped it. I've seen on Ulta's website that Makeup Revolution has something kind of similar to that, I think. This is something that I'll probably end up repurchasing because this is $9 compared to these, which are 40-something dollars. So, like, if I don't really feel like splurging on myself, I'll just pick up this. This I would buy again, but I have to be in the mood to splurge on myself for that, especially now knowing that there are so many alternatives to this. So that's something to kind of keep in mind. It's not the best formula of liquid highlight, I don't think, this Makeup Revolution one, but it is pretty close, and I do think that you can find something similar, a similar color to it, and they do have very similar packaging. This packaging isn't glass like this, so that might be even a little bit better because like this feels a little bit more luxe. The Coverfx one feels more luxurious, but this one, it'll probably be easier to travel with because it won't break as much. I've traveled with the Coverfx ones and I've been fine, but Yeah, they're called these dropper things. This one picks up more product, so it makes it feel like this is like emptying out faster than the Coverfx ones. The Coverfx ones get a good amount of product in the tube, so it's not like you're overwhelming your face with the highlighter. This one you could maybe overwhelm yourself a little bit with it, but I still think it's pretty good. Anybody that spilled some of their Coverfx drops, I appreciate that they have $9 alternatives, so that's pretty good. The next thing, this isn't an exact dupe. I know that there is a product from L'Oreal that is more of a dupe as far as like the applicator goes and everything to these custom enhancer drops. But I do use the custom enhancer drops a lot mixed in with my foundation, and I think it has a similar concept. You're supposed to use this underneath your foundation to give a bit of a glow, and it really works like that. It looks amazing if you have it under foundation. I use this. I did a first impressions recently with this underneath the Physicians Formula, this new healthy foundation, and the combo of those two together looked really, really good. And I even mentioned in that first impression that I didn't really think that this was doing anything, but then like throughout the day, I could see that this was really doing something, and my face looked really nice, really healthy, and it had a nice glow to it. So I thought that this was worth it. This is, I think, $12.99 is what this is at the drugstore, so it's not like the cheapest product that you can find, but it's pretty good. L'Oreal did also come out with droppers. Yeah, like little highlight drops similar to this kind of packaging. I haven't tried that yet, so I haven't like seen it at my drugstore. I think it's on Ulta's website. They do have something that's similar if you like this type of applicator, but this does what I want it to do as far as having a nice like bright looking, like taking a foundation and kind of like amping it up a little. I think these are good for that. Alright, last but not least, this I think is my favorite of all of these. It's the Colourpop liquid highlight. I have the amber one. This I don't think that they don't have a lot of color range. They just have, I think, 4 colors, and currently they're all sold out on Ulta's website. This one might still be in stock, but I think you have to buy it in the bundle that they have with the other amber stuff. So it's not, as far as prices go, if you buy it in that bundle, it's $20. So it's $20 if you only wanted this thing, and you're getting like a setting spray and a balm with it that you may or may not use. So keep that in mind. Like this is $44. This I said was $12.99, and the Makeup Revolution ones are $9. So this is maybe the most expensive dupe of them. I think if it's sold like individually, it's $9, but as I said, I don't think you can currently get it individually, but I do really like this. I like the setting spray and the lipstick, too, that comes with it. I do also like the other products that came in with this bundle, but, this and the setting spray are what I use the most, and do I think that those two things together are really worth $20? Not really, but I still like this a lot, and I use it a lot. This I actually have mixed with this as my highlight today, which you can't really see because the lighting is strange, but it's kind of beaming down. And I did use this under because I wanted to kind of use everything. So yeah, it's a lot of highlight, but it doesn't look like too much. That's the good thing about these liquid highlights, is that I think you can kind of control it so that you don't get like too much of a glow. So it's nice, and like it still looks natural, even though I feel like I have 3 highlighters layered on me. So this one, I like this pump applicator. I probably actually like the pump applicator more than the dropper formula, if I'm being totally honest. I think the dropper formula, that's cool. The custom enhancer drops, like, Coverfx is known for kind of having like drops, so it makes sense that they would have highlights in a drop form. But this is a little bit more practical. You can just squeeze it, just get like a tiny bit out, and this you have the most control over. I was afraid that the color of this might be like a little bit too much for me, like it might be a little bit too golden, but it looks pretty like decent. It looks pretty decent. It looks really nice on me. I like it. I've been using it a lot lately, and I like using this. That's one of the things, like, am I just using it to use it, or do I like using it? I like using these. All of these products, really. Yesterday, I did film this video yesterday, and I kind of kept blabbering on, so I actually kind of scripted this one, but I'm not really referring to the script at all, but anyway, that's TMI. Yesterday when I filmed this, I did notice a little bit of, like, separation in this, so that was a little weird, especially considering I haven't even had this, like, a month yet, but I kind of shook it up, and you can't see the separation anymore. And it didn't, like, come out badly or anything. I thought that was strange. And, these might be separating too, but I can't see them on the inside. So, yeah. That's also kind of a pro to this type of glass. I didn't even think of that before. Because you really can't tell how much of these, like, custom enhancer things you have left. None of these you can really tell, like, how much is left in there, whereas this one you can, like, clearly see, like, how much is in there. This you can feel also how much is in there. I mean, these are brand new, so, I'm not concerned about that yet, but with the halo drops, I feel like I'm, like, running low on these, and that's gonna be, like, a scary day when, like, I have half of my face, like, with a highlight like this, and then the other face I don't have any highlights that match that, so it's gonna be a scary day when that happens. So all in all, I really like all of these products. Do I think the Coverfx ones are the best of all of these? Yeah, I do. But that doesn't mean I wouldn't repurchase any of the other products. I probably would repurchase the L'Oreal Glotion. This is the second lightest shade. I could get the lightest shade too, probably. I really want to try other shades of this Makeup Revolution formula. Some of the shades I can't really tell how they look like in person. I think that they have one that looks more like the Coverfx Halo Drops, and I want to try that color, just because I love the halo drops and I feel like I'm running out and I'm very scared. So I would try that. But yeah, I like these. These are maybe my least favorite of everything that I've mentioned, but I still think these are good and I would repurchase. As much as I love this Colourpop one, and I love the color too, I don't know if I see myself repurchasing this just because I don't think that this is something that I need. It's just something that I like to use. So, like, the halo drops are something that, like, I use, like, a lot. This is something that I will use a lot, but, I feel like I would try a different color or something if I were to finish this up. I might not repurchase this exact one. But, yeah, I do still think all of these products are great and they're all worth it. So, yeah, those are my thoughts. I hope you guys like this, and, yeah, stay tuned Friday for another drugstore video. I'll see you guys later. Bye!